Quilts were common in the late 17th century and early years of the 18th century. Colonial quilts were not made of leftover scraps or worn clothing as a humble bed covering during this period, but were decorative items that displayed the five needlework of the maker, such as the Baltimore album quilts. Only the wealthy had the leisure time for quilt making, so such quilting was done by only a few. Quilting is now a popular hobby with an estimated base of 21 million quilters, and I'm sure the numbers are way up there. Depression era was a unique time in the quilting industry. The 1930s was a bad decade. Many families were poor and living in a depression due to the 1929 stock market crash. The West dealt with a bad drought and then horrible dust storms. The Lindenberg baby was kidnapped. Babe Ruth retired. The Golden Gate Bridge was built. A sensational movie called Gone with the Wind was being shown in theaters, and Orson Welles aired. War of the Worlds over the radio waves frightened the nation. Even though the Depression existed through much of the 1930s, women still quilted, sewed their families' clothing, and did delicate handwork such as embroidery, crochet, and tanning. Quilting was done as a necessity and not as a craft or hobby during this era. Many women had sewing machines, and the biggest manufacturers were Zinger. Hi everyone. I've been working on these. This one I did flat back stitch, and you can see, you can't see the stitches. This one I did the regular back-to-back slip stitch, and they're both good as long as you keep the tension so you don't see the stitches. And I want to share with you with some of the fabrics. Here's some of the fabrics that I'm using. Pretty, almost like a salmon color. But I have all different fabrics. Solids. This one. This one. Have these. I like to use all different fabrics. Here's some more salmon. I even have jean. Some jean fabrics. I have the darker dots, or dark background. The other one was white with the blue. This is the blue background and the white dots. Pretty yellow. Pink. Then I have the white. Some black. This is, I guess, like a aqua. It is pretty. Another right, a plain blue. Another white, different white. And then the brown. I also have some of these. Solid. That is nice. Blue. And again, brown, gray. These are some of fabrics. It's all scraps, the project through the years. I don't want to waste nothing, because waste is terrible. Wasting things is more. Pink. Okay, let's get started. Let's do these flowers. You know, they have 6 sides. I did 3. I'm going to finish this and show you how I did this. Let me cut this off. Start a new one. This is how I do the knot. You wrap around once, twice, and then hold on to it, pull the needle through, and there's your knot. See? Here's your knot. Alright. Let's get another one. I think I'm going to use this one. Send it up here. Okay. Get your needle. Put it through. Make sure you're only taking a couple strands of fabric. Do it again. Put your needle through this hoop. Pull it through. Good tension. And I do twice. Put your needle through this hoop right here. And there you go. And then your first stitch, make sure you're just getting a couple of threads. I don't know if you can see that. Pull it through. Make sure the tension's good. And do the next stitch. stitch. Good tension. Keep that tension good. Good tension. And you do this all the way till you get to the end. You do it faster when you're not on a camera. These are pretty quick. If you're consistent. My last stitch. Now to the corner. Make sure you take a couple threads. You don't want to take too much. Can you see that? Go through the hoop. To the hoop. There you go. I do it twice. The loop. Take the loop. Put your needle through there. Pull it through. Put it good and tight. Cut the thread. And there you go. You can see the stitching pretty good. I do it all like this, and then I'll put all the sides together. But this is the way it's going to look. Let's do another one. We'll do the flat back this time. Alright. Get your needle in there. Hit that corner. Couple of threads. That's that corner. I don't know if you can see it. My hands don't turn that way. Pull it through. Now we want to knot it. We want to make a knot. Put your needle through there. Pull, keep that tension. Do it one more time, because you don't want it to fall apart, like I said before. Catch that hoop, put your needle through, and pull. Nice tension. Now start making your stitches. couple of threads. Yeah, in the 1930s, it was an amazing time. They had some real raw talent and made some beautiful quilts back then that the women share with their family members, their children, their husbands, themselves, possibly even others. And I'm sure back then they were making quilts and clothing to sell in order to put food on the table. The quilting quilters have grown since then. They've become more better quilters with all this technology that's out there and gadgets and machines. There are a lot of talented women out there that make quilts, beautiful quilts. One day I want to make it to one of those quilt shows, not to enter a quilt, but just to see the quilts, see what they're doing out there, give myself some ideas and techniques, learn some different techniques. Okay, one more stitch and then we're to the corner again. Alright, catch that loop. Oops, I'm getting caught up here. Pull it through. I'm going to do it one more time. Catch that loop de doop. Pull it nicely. Nice tension. Cut the thread. And you're ready for your next one. Let me put that knot. I learned how to do it this way from my grandmother. She was an old-fashioned sewer. And there you go. You can see the threads. Nice. I've done so many hexes. I'm pretty good at it. It's not hard. It's not hard to learn. And it's so nice just to sit there and work on some hexes, even just making the hexes, getting them ready for whatever project you end up deciding to do. And there's so many things that you can do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Isn't that pretty? And got one more and then I'll do the sides. And tomorrow I'll be working on these, just for a little bit, make a few videos showing the progress. I think what I'm going to do is maybe placemats or something, pin cushion. I don't know what I'm going to decide. I'm going to make a few of these flowers and decide then. I know it's not going to be a quilt, another hexie quilt. I'm already working on 2. And they're both going to be at queen or a little bigger in the end when the cooktop is done. It's enough. See all the pretty colors. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty fabric. I don't remember where I bought this fabric here. And this fabric here was from a lady I used to take care of her in her home. I was a CNA, and she had all these dresses, all these big dresses, and she had lost a lot of weight, and she didn't want them. She said, you can use these. You sew, you can use them. You can use the fabric, it's nice. So I ended up cutting up all these dresses, and I got quite a bit of fabric out of it. But I ended up cutting all that fabric into hexies, along with all my other scraps. So I'll remember this lady. She was bedridden. She couldn't get out of the hospital. Out of her bed. And her husband was up in his 80s. And he tried helping her, changing her bedding and cleaning her up. And I guess from lifting her, because she was about, 300-400 pounds. She was big because she never got out of bed, to the point that she was getting those bed sores, and I know they had to cut a lot of that away on her legs, so the only thing left was the top skin and the bone. It was sad. I don't know what happened to her. I had to stop working for her because her daughter was interfering in a lot of things. But yeah, her daughter didn't want to help take care of her. So, the next video will be on the same topic, these hexies, and the project that I will be making. And see you then. I wish you all well, lots of happiness, good health. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And I hope you decide to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to have a lot of interesting videos. They're not going to be filtered. They're just going to be raw. Where we can just sit and chit-chat. And I can show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So I hope you're interested, and I hope you like my channel. And if you have any suggestions, please comment below. I'll respond and come up with something. So bye for now.